Good morning, today we're doing a weekend vlog. I actually don't know how horrific and like blinding this light is actually going to be when I get to editing. So if I look like a slimy slug, mind your business. However, my skin is glowing. We're not going to talk about this scarring here because that just, yeah, that's my fault. I need to stop picking. However, so far I've had a really good morning. It's a lovely bright day outside, which I might have already shown you, but you can kind of see from my hallway there that it is bright, which is a nice change because it has been really gloomy and horrible and like typical English winter. So I'm very happy for a little bit of sun. We've had a pretty productive morning already. We've gone to the gym. I did a leg workout, did some pull-ups actually, so technically full body. We also did some cardio as well for 45 minutes. And then after all that, as if that wasn't enough, I also went on a half-hour walk. It was lovely. It was lovely to be outside. It's lovely to be out in the sun. And then I've just got back, showered, just done some skincare. I'm about to get ready for the day because very soon my family are coming to visit, and possibly in the next 10 minutes. And I have my mum, my dad and my nephews coming, and I mean, obviously I love my parents, but I love my nephews. My nephews are my best friends. And now that I've moved away from home, I don't see them very often. So I'm very excited. So we're going to do a really quick get ready with me just to look less like this. So on my way back from my walk, I bought some Greek yogurt and some eggs, and I was thinking I might make some pancakes. I cannot get waylaid by yapping today. This is the L'Oreal Skin Tint. I'm really not doing it much favours right now. It's so lightweight and I don't wear a lot of makeup anymore, so this is kind of perfect for me, and it's also hydrating. I'm mixing my concealers right now because I am running out. I've got to that point where everything in my makeup is running out. I also don't put as much powder on as I used to. Like, you know, all this 2016 trend stuff that's going on at the moment, which, may I just say, 2016 was the best year of my life. I've been saying it for the last 10 years and now it's become a trend. So, not to be one of those girls, but I loved 2016 before everyone else loved 2016. No, I'm joking. Yeah, when I think back to how I used to put my makeup on because I was trying to cover like acne scars and stuff like that, I was packing the powder on, do you know what I mean? Whereas now I'm just a bit more like, where do you actually want to stop this oil? I'd normally not put bronzer on, but I feel like because I'm on camera and I've got this bright light, it's making me feel a bit like moon-faced. Do you know what? Sometimes when I do my makeup and I film it, I realise how aggressive I am with my face. And then I think, like, makeup beauty influencers, are you also not going like this? Because is it just me? So I've come to the conclusion that either beauty influencers are lying to us about how they put makeup on, or I have some serious issues. It's probably the latter. I'm also just going to go for a slight hint of blush because sometimes I feel like if you start to do things like bronzer and then you don't do the full hog, that you then just look a bit weird. Am I making an excuse so I can wear more makeup? Yeah. Is it because I barely wear makeup these days anymore? Yeah. I need some concentration for this. I'm not ignoring you, I promise. My favourites at the moment are these NYX. Not actually in this colour. I prefer Hydra Honey, but I ran out of it, and like I said earlier on, I'm not buying any more makeup. So this is Mocha Me Wet, which is too dark. So I put it on and then like dab it off. I need to do a lash lift, and I do them every like 6 to 8 weeks, and there is one pending because my eyelashes are either bald or like, you know what I mean? Whatever that means, they're just going in different directions. My hacks are M&S perfumes for every day, like when you're around the house, when you're not really going anywhere. Sweet frangipani, I believe. I'm a sweet perfume girl. I'm not even going to push the boat out and go a bit with this because my best friend got me it. It's pistachio and salted caramel. Just smelling like an absolute sweet today, apparently. So yeah, that's me finished getting ready. I'm going to go and wait for my parents. my family came round at maybe like 11 and it's currently 4:30, so it's been some hours. My nephews are a barrel of laughs as usual. They are hyper crazy little boys and I love them dearly. But we mainly chilled, we watched some films. One of my nephews played The Sims for a bit, and then the other one really wants to get into streaming and like he watches all these YouTube videos and he wants to become a YouTuber. So I promised him that when he'd come here, he could use my setup, or I basically just let him pretend he was streaming and recorded it on OBS. I also just feel like that would be nice memories to look back on. He was like fake streaming and talking and playing Fortnite and he was just making me laugh so much. And then while my family were here, I was doing some meal prep. So I cooked an entire chicken and then I shredded all the little bits. I made a soup out of some of it and I've got the rest of the shredded chicken put to the side because tonight we are making a chicken pie and I'm actually very excited for said chicken pie. So yeah, it was productive as well as fun. We also went to the park earlier on. So it's been a nice time. It's been a jam-packed 4.5 hours, to be honest. So now my evening alone starts and I'm very excited for it. I'm going to start making my chicken pie now so that I can have an early dinner. I don't know what I'm going to do tonight. I kind of had a thought that I wanted to watch Avatar 2 because I want to watch Avatar 3 in the cinema. I need to watch Avatar 2 first. So I think that's what I might do tonight. And I've just been watching a new podcast. So this is by Shah. She is a content creator that I've known for quite a while now. She used to stream on Twitch, but I've always loved to listen to Shah talk, like since the beginning of time. And the fact that she has a podcast talking about books, and it's a book I've read, like Catabasis, is just perfect. So I'm going to listen to the end of this. I might start one of the others. I thought I'd check back in because I have just possibly made the most beautiful chicken pie I've ever made. I don't know if anyone else gets this, but sometimes you make something, you follow a recipe, and it just doesn't live up to the hype, or it doesn't taste the way you dreamed it to taste. And right now, I am having the opposite experience. Sometimes when you buy like a chicken pie or a steak pie from the shops and it just doesn't have much meat in it, this masterpiece, she's the opposite. It is just perfect. And I'm having to stop myself from eating more because I truly could have half of that pie. I'm actually currently watching Avatar 2 while I eat my dinner. You can't really tell from that scene, but that is a blue person. I look so tired, you know, when you've just had a day. That's how I look today. So I'm just going to clean up the kitchen because I have some bits to wash up, obviously, from making dinner. I'm going to make some dark chocolate and my dates, which I am so excited for. And then later on tonight, I have a FaceTime call with some of my friends because we are planning a trip for one of our birthdays. Good morning. I'm still waking up with my sinuses being a little bit bad and it has been a month since I have started being ill, so yeah. My illness knows no bounds apparently. Keep my hair like this because I oiled it last night and deep conditioned it and kind of just put it in these little plaits. I either look like a stereotypical is it Dutch? Girl with the plaits, or I look like Jar Jar Binks. There's no in between. I'm opting for Jar Jar Binks right now. And it's now currently 10 to 9, so it's still pretty early. We still have a whole day. However, I have a lot of stuff that I want to do today. In terms of my planning, I really switch between paper or digital. Sometimes I do both. I feel like sometimes it helps me to have it on two different things so that I can grab either one of them at different times. But like, say I'm out and about, I would like it on my phone so it's easily accessible. But if I'm like at my desk, I'm very unlikely to grab my phone, so therefore I'd want it on my diary. And then there's other times where I'm on my computer doing something and therefore I'd also like it on my computer. So I kind of just like to double plan, okay? Bit type A. So we're going to plan and then I'll tell you what I want to try and fit into my day. I'm also laughing, right, because I just looked at myself in the camera preview, and because of when my blonde is in my hair, it genuinely just gives me like Draco Malfoy vibes. When I part my hair so haphazardly, it's such like a striking bit of blonde that it's crazy. So today I need to film a very important video. This is like one of my top priorities. So for a couple of weeks I have been curating, let's say, a few little bits because I want to reorganise / revamp my setup. This setup has looked quite bare since January started because I took the Christmas stuff down. I have new monitors to put in, I have like new accessories. If you've watched my desk setup videos, you'll know that this is a work in progress. I'm slowly turning it to a white PC setup. And I definitely need to film that today. That is like non-negotiable. I have to film that today. I need to meal prep. So yesterday you would have seen that I made a chicken pie, and I don't know if I actually filmed it or showed you, but I made a sweet potato and chicken soup as well. So that's lunches and dinners for the next few days. But I need to meal prep some breakfasts. I need to stream. I'm going to say like 4 p.m. I probably need to stream. So I need to have all of this done by then. What else? So film desk set up, meal prep and stream are my non-negotiables. I would have really liked to have washed my hair today. For some context, my hair, if you've never seen one of my videos before, my hair is curly and really quite thick. And to wash and dry my hair, it's going to take me over 2 hours. Unless that happens after I stream and I have some kind of burst of energy at 8 p.m. to do my hair, that feels like more of a Monday plan, to be honest. Oh my god, I lost my Apple Pen and that's really upsetting me, so I kind of do need to try and find that. Okay, now we brain dumped, so now we write them down. I'm going to quickly make some breakfast and then we're going to get ready to film together. One thing I need to do is check what I was wearing in my last upgrade video because I have a habit of wearing the same like comfy clothes, this hoodie being one of them. But then when I watch my videos back, it looks like that's all that I wear. And I don't want anyone to come at me for wearing the same clothes, even if they're the comfiest things I own. I thought this morning I'd be fighting guilt because I didn't go to the gym. I was actually meant to tell you this earlier on. I could not go to the gym this morning because I woke up and my body was in bits from number one doing weight training after like a week or so off. It was like a heavy session as well. I also did cardio at the gym and then I was here with my family and we went on a walk. So I think in total I did definitely over 15,000 steps. And on top of that, I was standing in this kitchen all day, like hosting, like I did not sit down once. 8 hours of standing plus a heavy leg workout, plus cardio, plus walking. I woke up this morning and felt like I'd been hit by a bus and I was like, I can't even like walk right now without the balls of my feet and the heels of my feet killing me. I'm not going to guilt myself. Absolutely not am I going to guilt myself because my body is feeling it today. I'm still on my caramelized bananas like hype. It hasn't left me. The food hyperfixation has not left me. to take my hair out. However, upon touching said plaits, I don't know why I said it like that. When I touch my plaits, they are not fully dry. So I actually don't know how this is going to come out. Let's hope for the best. Fun fact about me, I hate my hair up. I just don't like how I look. Okay, that could be worse. It could be better, but it definitely could be worse. You're probably thinking, what is the play here? Let me cook. I'm having to trust the process right now because I'm scared. I went out to find a hairband because like that could have gone significantly better, but it is still wet. So if it was fully dry, that would have probably gone into quite nice like waves. And we're really just gonna have to hope that headband makes this situation better. Do you remember a couple of minutes ago where I said let me cook? Yeah, don't. There's one stray bit here that's like doesn't want to be part of the club. I don't know what her issue is. I'm really having to like emotionally regulate myself right now because this hair is diabolical. I think the clocks have already struck 10. We're gonna go as quickly as we can because I don't intend to be in this video all that much. Like I'll be there in the intro and this makeup will have to last me until tonight because I'm not putting more makeup on for stream. So I know I'm dwelling, but what I should have done was dried my plaits with my hairdryer to make sure they were all dry first. I need to dye my eyebrows and I need to like perm my lashes. I need to do all of that kind of beauty prep, maintenance at home stuff. Right, lip stain while I do the rest of my makeup. And then we will take this off. Blusher, because if we don't look sunburned in winter, are we doing it right? I don't ever fill my eyebrows in, like it's very rare, but I really think they need to be dyed at the moment, so. Lip stain off. I don't know which one this is. I have like 4 lip liners. I couldn't tell you the difference in any of them. I know there are differences. I don't know which one's which, so I just grab the nearest one and hope for the best. Final touches. Okay, we're ready to film. This is the full outfit. And I know what you're thinking. I know you're thinking, hang on, wait a minute, she wore that yesterday. Yes, I did. You're correct, I did wear this yesterday. However, I wore it inside, I wore it with my family. It's truly not dirty, number 1. Number 2, you're probably thinking, didn't she say earlier on to us that she wants to check what she's wearing in her video to make it seem like she's not wearing the same thing in every video? Yeah, I did. It's just what I want to wear. It's just what I want to wear. I've got no other excuse. Let's go and film. My hair, she's really just stressed me out. Got nothing left. That's how I feel right now. Right, I'm actually not sure how I'm going to film this video. Should we have a time check? It's 10:15. However, I now really need to get a move on, so I am going to film. I don't know how much I'll be able to show you of this because I'm using this camera to film. So unless I get any like behind the scenes stuff on my phone, if I remember. If not, I will see you in a couple of hours. Took me a little while longer than I wanted it to. It's now like 1:20. I'm just so happy. I couldn't tell you how happy I am with how this has turned out. Some things went wrong and it definitely took us longer than I wanted it to. But yeah, I'm really hungry, so I'm about to go and make some lunch. I don't know what I'm making yet. Hello again. I have been gone for some hours now. I had my lunch, which I didn't even show you because, you know, when you've got past the point of hunger, like I was ravenous. I couldn't bring myself to film it because I was just getting hungrier and hungrier. And then since then, I've just been transferring my files for my vlog because I had no space left on my camera. And then I had a call with one of my best friends, Obsinia, because we are planning a trip for her birthday at the end of February. So that should be fun. It's now 3:20 and I'm planning to stream at 4. So from here on out, I'm kind of just going to be chilling, drinking my coffee and getting ready for stream. I'm going to stream from 4 till 6:30. I actually don't know what I'm streaming yet. Maybe Phasmophobia, just because it requires me to not think. And then this evening I'll just be getting ready for work tomorrow. So it'll just be like putting my clothes out, doing my self-care bits that like get me ready for the week ahead. Generally speaking, if I haven't obviously filmed a massive video today, my Sundays are very chilled. I try and not leave the house like one day a weekend just so I can like fully chill in my pajamas and like just enjoy my time, and that's usually a Sunday. I'm gonna start getting ready for stream now, just like slowly. I don't want to rush. I just want some chill time to myself and just to sit down finally, because to think that this is the first time I've sat down all day is crazy. I just need everyone to see this. If you're in my community, I need you to see this, that my mods are once again rigging it. They are planning who goes for first and who gets second. This is prime rigging London and Aquarius. And then to make it even worse, they're telling me, my stream, to not read the messages that they're putting in my public channel. It's been an incredibly long day of gaming and streaming. It's currently 20 past 8, so I have been gaming since like 3. I'm gonna get ready for bed and then, yeah. Hello, it's the next morning now. I spent a lot of my evening gaming, to be honest. I streamed and then I quickly grabbed dinner and also played some Peak after stream with my friends. And then, to be honest, I was so exhausted from just probably vlogging / filming that I just got into bed and knocked out. I didn't even read for like longer than a chapter. But as of right now, it's Monday morning. It's probably like 9:05. I should have opened my laptop 5 minutes ago, but if you enjoyed this vlog, then please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you on the next one. So goodbye.